Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AEW Dynamite. So just want to talk about the matchups as they happened. Brian Cage versus Adam Page was a good opener. Weird to see Cage get the win. Very weird in fact actually. I thought it would definitely be Page because they're building him up for for Omega, but no, Cage gets a win after the cutter. So after the power driver. So yeah, it was a bit tainted after two power bombs, a power bomb on the stairs, on the stage, and then thrown into the ring and the match starts. So yeah, it was a good match. Don't get me wrong, but still, it was like. We then had Penta El Zero Mero versus Orange Cassidy. That was another good match actually. Very entertaining, very good. Orange Cassidy gets the win after getting battered. It's just one of those things. But the mic was used. Just fuck off. I don't like the mic. The Seidels versus the Young Bucks was a great tag team match. I thought very entertaining. Again, why not have why not have the Seidels win the match and just have a tag team match next week? Because we've got Blood and Guts and we've already got two matches for that. We'll talk about them in a minute. But yeah, it's always entertaining to see. And we just had, before this six-man tag, we just had Penelope Ford versus Chris Statlander. I could have sworn Penelope was going to turn heel on Saban, Kip Sabian. But no, he doesn't. Thank God he doesn't. Well, thank God she doesn't. Just keep them as a tag team. Keep them as a pairing because they are married, and just have her and him just run together, turn them face against Mero, and easy enough, easy done. Then we had we had promos. We had Taz promo. Yay, always fun. Christian comes in and basically just says, "Yeah, you suck. I'm good. Bye." Pretty much, that's all he said. Then we had the we had the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle Parlay. If you can find it, watch this. It was fucking brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. It was a great promo. I do want to see Warlord and Hager talk, but they're the big guys, so they don't talk. So very entertaining. Sammy Guevara was great. Sammy basically just went, "I'm going to start the match. You want the advantage? Go ahead." Which is what War Games is. It's basically a heel advantage. So I feel like the Pinnacle are going to win this match. And I kind of hope they do. They do need a big win. And we just had 10 talking about the TNT title, and I'm going to say now, it was called that on TNT Drama, it was 10 is our TNT champion, join the Dark Order. I don't know if that was a mess up on TNT's part, but I'm thinking that Darby's going to lose tonight. I don't know. We'll see in our main event. But yeah, so far it's been a very good showing, and we've just got the trios matchup for Nightmare Family versus the Family. So yeah, it's been a good show. I have to admit, again, it's been a good show. I do have some problems, however. I always, there's always going to be problems. I do not like the Young Bucks new gimmick. It's not their character. I know that they want to turn heel, and what better way to turn heel than to join Kenny, who turned on, who turned on AEW. I get that, but I've got to admit, it was a pretty shit way of doing it, and it was bad. Sorry, I'm going to call it now. It was bad. What else? The setup for Michael Nakazawa and Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Don't get me wrong. Love Kingston. Love Moxley. Love Omega. I do like Nakazawa. But the way this match was set up, on literally no build. It is a build, don't get me wrong, but it is weird to see that this match is just taking place. I really just want to see a match with fucking Kenny Omega versus Eddie Kingston for the world. It doesn't have to be for the world title. It can just be a single elimination tournament match. An elimination, an eliminator. But it's one of those things. Again, picture in picture, I'm getting sick of this. I've been watching this now since January, whenever. And I'm sick and tired of the fucking picture in picture. But, we gotta pay the bill somehow. I do believe as well that AEW will be changing nights coming up with the with the NFL. I think I could be wrong on that one, but apparently they are going to be changing nights for a little bit just to factor in something going on TNT on Wednesdays. So that could be a major problem, but maybe a Thursday or Tuesday. If we have to go Tuesday, I don't really want to see the AEW WWE War. So if they change it to a Thursday, that'll be cool. Hell, they might even just put it on YouTube. You never know. But yeah, um, again, no real, no major problems with AEW because they're such a good. It is a good company. Do not get me wrong. I do like the company, and I do enjoy the wrestling. It's a breath of fresh air to WWE's bullshit that they put on sometimes. But there are problems, and if I don't state them, then I don't want people thinking that I'm an AEW fanboy. I am merely pointing out that A, there are problems, and B, here are the solutions, or these are just things that piss me off, and it can't be helped. The picture in picture can't be helped, they gotta get paid. End of story. But the way some of the matches are built, they could do it a little bit better. And building their champions could be a lot better. Because, really, I can't think of anybody who is able to go for the world title like Omega can. Not anybody. Now, here's my idea. Kota Ibushi lost the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship to Ospreay in his first defense. Why on God's green earth am I thinking that Ibushi is going to come in, Kota Ibushi is going to come in and they're going to have a feud? And it's going to be the Golden Lovers thing again, like in New Japan. Don't get me wrong, I think that'll be a really cool idea, but we've already seen it in New Japan. I don't want to see it again, and we've already seen it with the Young Bucks. I don't want to fucking see it. But again, it's just one of those things. We'll see where this storyline goes to. The women's division, I don't want to see Britt Baker as the champ. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people do like her as a heel character. She's a good heel, but as a champion, I'm sorry, no. I don't even know who they could have her face. I mean, yeah, I wanted Ty Conti to win last week. Give her a run with the belt. What's wrong with that? Give her a few weeks, have a rematch, and if it doesn't work, give it back to Hashida. And if it does work, what's wrong with giving her a chance? Kind of thing. But again, they could just build the champions a little bit more and give underrated wrestlers a chance. That's what they're doing with the TNT stuff. We've got 10 in the main event, and like I say, we might have a new world champion. TNT champion, sorry. But they just need to work out their champions. Because we've got SCU in the main, we've got SCU, and, that's really it for the tag team division, I think, personally. And we've got a few other teams and stuff like that, but there needs to be more contenders. That's all I'm saying. So, the six-man tag has actually been quite good, I think. Even though I've been talking, I have actually been watching it. Yeah, it's entertaining. It's it's the Nightmare family feuding against the Nightmare family. It's good. I do like QT Marshall. I do like this family gimmick. There are a lot of factions. I know a lot of people do have problems with factions in AEW. But if you build teams, you then have champions, and if you are going to get, if they are going to bring in a trios championship, then they're going to have trios champions, so they're going to have factions and shit like that. So, yeah, I can understand why, but, if they at least fill them correctly and rightly, then it's a good thing at the end of the day. So, yeah, great six-man tag, very entertaining, really good. Anthony Ogogo looks good. The punch does look fucking devastating, I will admit that. And we are going to get Cody versus QT down the road, and I can't wait for that. So, main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's the Gun Club. So, let us watch our main event, and I'll be back with you in a minute. The the IWGP United States Championship has been defended on AEW Dynamite on May 12th. It's Moxley versus Yuji Nagata. Oh, fuck yes, I'm looking forward to that match. We do have more matches announced for next week, thank God. But I do feel like that the main event is going to be the big blood and guts match. And also we had Cody's return. So yeah, Cody did return. And here we go. It's Kip and Miro. Let's watch this, shall we? So Miro basically just batters Kip and just what's out. Yay. Why? I know that was happening. Oh man, but fair enough. You know, thank God Kip's going to be turning face. Like, this is a face turn for Kip. Thank fuck for that. I do think he would, but I think he is a good face. So thank God for that. Have a match the week after, May 12th, and just have Miro win. Boom over as a babyface. Don't have Penelope join in because it'll just be like Lana 2.0. And to be honest, this week I genuinely thought I was seeing double when I saw Penelope Ford because she looked like fucking Lana. No joke. But next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event. It's 10 versus Darby Allin. Let's watch this main event. So I do apologise. This hasn't been a proper AEW Dynamite review. It's more been of a rant, to be fair. I do apologise. But I do want to bring up the fact of why can't they give their up and coming stars a chance? You know, with Tay Conti, like I said, why can't you just give Tay the belt for maybe a few weeks, see if it works? If it does, that's great. If it doesn't, there's nothing wrong with her dropping the belt back. It's the same with 10. It's the NBA. I think it's the NBA coming back for Wednesdays. But again, what's wrong with giving up and coming stars a chance with the belt? Like, giving 10 the chance. Because he was friends with Brody Lee. He's friends with Negative One. Let him have the belt for a bit and see if it works. And yeah, I get the world title picture. You want the main stars on the title picture. That's great. But give the belts to, give the TNT title to the up and comers. And here we go with the main event. So let's watch this. So we just had Darby Allin versus 10 for the TNT title, and I'm gonna say it. I fucking hate Darby's title reign. I fucking hate it. I thought I wouldn't, but I do. I hate it. Darby just gets the shit kicked into him, and then he wins via a fluke. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of it. It's not a credible I'm sorry, but Darby's not a credible champion if he wins via a fluke. And I don't like the fact that he's fucking been cheating to win. He ripped 10's mask at one point in the match, and then Darby fucking pins him. Darby gets, I'm not a fan. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Darby's title reign. Please give the belt to someone else. I wanted 10 to win the match, to be honest with you. Darby winning the match was a good thing. Darby, fucking 10. 10 winning the match would have been great. Darby just wins with a fucking roll up. It's bullshit. Now we get the Ethan Page versus, we get Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. For fuck's sake. I'm sorry, but fucking this is not a championship reign that I'm entertained by. I'm not. I'm really not entertained by Darby Allin and fucking, as TNT champion anymore. The first couple of times, fine, fair enough, but you need a credible champion, not a fluke. And that's what Darby is. He gets battered throughout the match and then he wins with a fluke. He won by a roll-up tonight. That's not a credible champion. It's a fluke. Oh, man. And then we got Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky kicking the shit out of Sting and Darby. Oh, my God. I kind of want to see Scorpio win the TNT title. Or just somebody, just anybody that isn't fucking Darby Allin. Because I'm sick and tired of Darby Allin's title. I'm just sick and tired of it. I am. I'm absolutely sick and tired of it. So, what did I think of the show? The show was great. It was a great show. There was a lot of things that I would have changed. 10 winning the belt, personally. Because I'm just sick and tired of Darby's fucking title reign. I'm sorry, but I am. Running by Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky was good, to be honest. I thought that was actually entertaining. We're going to see a feud with these guys now. But again, if it was me personally, I would have just given the belt back to Dark Order, to be honest with you. Give them the gold. They've been fucking, they've been great, but they need gold and they needed the TNT title. So, that's it, guys. That's my thoughts on AEW. I do apologise that it wasn't really a normal AEW review, but I just had to get that out there about my opinions and stuff like that. Show, again, was really good. It was a great show. The wrestling was great. It was entertaining. But they just need to work on building stars and just building people that can actually go one on, that can actually buy for the titles. So we have a few like up and comers coming in. So that's it, guys. I will see you next week for the CWS and my AEW Dynamite thoughts for Blood and Guts. See you next week, guys.